Hello and welcome back to Tech Support Monday. With the holidays here, a lot of people are unwrapping new phones, tablets, or laptops, and that usually means the old ones get tossed in a drawer just in case. Today, we're going to fix that. We're talking about simple, beginner-friendly ways to turn old devices into brand new holiday helpers, even if you don't feel confident with technology. There's no complicated setup, no special tools, no hidden costs, and nothing that you can break. Just a few simple tips that can save you money and even make your home a little more convenient. Let's get started. Before we talk about repurposing, let's start with why you shouldn't just shove old devices into storage. First, old devices actually still have value. Even if they feel slow or outdated, they can still do one job really well, be it music, photos, home security, kids entertainment, and anything else. Second, storing old devices long-term isn't great for the device. Batteries can swell when they sit unused for months or years, and that can damage the device or even make it unsafe and be a fire hazard. And finally, repurposing or recycling your tech keeps it out of landfills and gives it a second life. If you're upgrading this year, your old device can still be useful for you, or to someone else who really needs it. Let's start by taking a deeper look at old smartphones, because these are honestly the easiest and most surprising device to repurpose. Even if an old phone feels slow or outdated, it can still do one job extremely well. First, turn it into a dedicated music or podcast player. This is perfect for places that you don't want to risk your new phone. You can load music offline and use the old phone in the car, especially for long commutes or road trips. Keep it in the glove box or center console, and remember to keep it out of sight when you leave the car. It's also great for exercising. Use it at the gym, on a jog, or while biking. If it slips or gets sweaty or gets dropped, no big deal. Your main phone stays safe, and you can still get your favorite playlist or podcast. This takes all the pressure off your new device. Second, turn it into a simple home security camera. This is one of the easiest and most useful upgrades you can make with almost no effort. Apps like Alfred Camera, Many Things, Presence, or At-Home Camera can turn an old phone or tablet into a live camera that you can check from your new device. Just plug it in, connect it to Wi-Fi, and point it at your front door, driveway, or garage. No subscriptions, no installations, no complicated setups, just instant extra security. Third, use it as a smart home remote or TV remote. Almost every smart device today, TVs, light bulbs, smart plugs, or thermostats, has a free app that acts as the remote control. Your old phone can become a dedicated home remote, so you're not constantly switching apps on your main phone. Even many TVs like Samsung, LG, Roku, or Fire TV can be fully controlled using an old phone through their official apps. This keeps everything simple, organized, and easy for anyone in the home to use. Your old smartphone might not be fast anymore, but it still has a lot of value. It can still make your daily life easier, safer, and a little more convenient without costing anything extra. Next, let's talk about tablets. Even when they're too slow for everyday use, they're still fantastic for single-purpose jobs. First, turn it into a digital photo frame. Load up your family favorite holiday photos, family photos, or travel memories, and set the tablet to slideshow mode. It instantly becomes a big, beautiful digital frame for your living room, kitchen, or desk. Tip: lower the brightness level or use auto brightness to protect the screen from burnout and save energy. Second, make it a kid-friendly entertainment station. Old tablets are perfect for young kids because you don't have to worry about them handling the expensive new one. You can install a few simple games, YouTube Kids, and educational apps, and with parental controls, like guided access on iPad or screen pinning on Android, you can lock the tablet into one app so kids can't accidentally exit or open anything they shouldn't. Third, turn it into a kitchen companion. A slow tablet is still perfectly fine for cooking videos, recipe apps, or Pinterest meal ideas. Set it on a stand, keep it away from spills, and you've got a dedicated recipe station that makes cooking much easier. Fourth, turn it into a smart home dashboard. Old tablets are great for running a single smartphone app, like your thermostat, door locks, lights, or cameras. Mount it in the wall, and you suddenly have a home control panel without buying anything new. Even older laptops have a lot of life left in them, especially when you remove the clutter. First, give it a fresh start for basic use. A factory reset can make a slow computer feel almost new again. After resetting it, it becomes perfect for simple tasks: email, web browsing, typing documents, online recipes, or schoolwork. This is great for kids, guests, or as your own distraction-free writing and planning station. Second, keep it as an emergency backup. If your main laptop dies, gets damaged, or needs repair, having a backup ready can save you a lot of stress. Even a slow computer is better than having no computer when you need one for work or school. Third, use it as a mini home media center. This sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Apps like Plex, Jellyfin, or even basic shared folders can turn an old laptop into a small home storage box. You can keep photos, family videos, or documents on it and view them from any other device at your home network. Fourth, use it for specific hobbies or as a completely offline, ultra secure system. Old laptops are perfect as dedicated project machines for writing, budgeting, recipes, crafting software, or older apps you still like. And if you want your financial documents or personal files to be extra secure, you can disconnect the laptop from the internet entirely. An offline laptop becomes a closed system, meaning nothing can connect to it. No viruses, no hackers, no accidental syncing. It's one of the safest ways to store private information. If you don't need your old device, someone else could probably use it. Old phones, laptops, and tablets are incredibly valuable for many organizations. Places like domestic violence shelters, school programs, or veterans assistance groups often rely on donated electronics because they help people stay connected, apply for jobs, or contact family. But before you donate, there's one very important step: factory reset the device. This erases your photos, accounts, and passwords and personal data so the next user has a fresh start and your information stays safe. On most devices, it's as simple as settings, system, reset, factory reset confirm, although that can vary based on device. Once that's done, it's safe to pass along. You can also make sure to remove any old accessories, cases, chargers, SD cards, and include them if they still work. Your old device could genuinely make someone's life easier. Of course, not every device can be saved. Some are too old, too damaged, or simply not worth repairing, and that's okay. Recycling is still smart and the safe option. First, never throw electronics in the trash. Old phones, tablets, laptops have batteries and metals that can leak and cause fires. They need to be handled by professionals. The good news is that recycling them is usually free and really easy. Stores like Best Buy and Staples and many local electronic shops accept old tech at their service counters. You just walk in, drop it off, and they handle the rest. Before recycling, remember to remove anything that contains personal data like SIM cards or SD cards. Most devices will let you factory reset them if they're old, even if they're old or sluggish. That wipes your information before you hand it over. Recycling makes sure that all the parts are safely broken down, and many materials get reused instead of ending up in landfills. It's a small step that does a lot of good. Great question, Dana. Even a tablet with a weak battery can still work well if it stays plugged in. You can use it as a digital photo frame, kitchen recipe display, or even a smart home dashboard. If it won't turn on reliably, even while plugged in, then recycling is probably the safest option. Yes, Robert, many parents actually do this as a low-cost solution. Apps like Alfred Camera or Baby Monitor Annie can send video from your main phone over Wi-Fi. Just make sure that the old phone stays plugged in and has a strong Wi-Fi connection and is placed somewhere safe where the child can't reach it. Absolutely, Mayor Beth. A factory reset often cleans out the clutter and makes older laptops usable again for light tasks. If you need it for writing or saving documents, you can even disconnect it from the internet completely so it stays safe, clean, and secure. Yes, most phones can still use GPS without cellular service. Just download an offline map ahead of time and using apps like Google Maps, AllTrails, or Maps.me. Keep it on airplane mode to save battery and becomes a great backup navigation tool when you're hiking or out looking around. Great question, Serena. The safest approach is a full factory reset, which erases your apps, accounts, messages, and photos. Just sign out of all your accounts, Google, Apple, etc. Remove the SIM card or SD card and choose factory reset in the settings. Once that's done, your data is inaccessible. And that's it, a simple guide for turning old devices into new holiday helpers. Whether you repurpose them for your music, photos, security, or give them to someone who needs them, your old tech can still have a lot of life left in them. If you got an old phone, tablet, or laptop, and you're not sure what to do with it, drop a comment below. Tell me what device you have and what you'd like it to do. Your question might be featured in next Monday's deep dive video. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it really does support the series and helps more people learn simple tech tips. And as always, if you or your business needs help with websites or tech guidance, visit us at 123mapwebsites.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday.